Hi, this is Harismita Rajkumar. Today we'll be seeing about fractions to decimals conversion. So basically, in many examinations, they will be asking any kind of examinations, be it like clerk, bank examinations, or railway examinations, or even placements. They'll be asking you sums related to it. Any kind of aptitude exams, they'll be asking you sums related to fractions to decimal. Yes, I know. This is a simplest topic, but there are certain cases where you have repeating decimals. In that case, it will be little more complicated if you're not understanding few tips and tricks. So in this video, I'll be mainly telling you tips, not the full method to do it, just the tips to do well, right? So I mean to do quickly. So that is what I'm going to tell you in this video. So let's quickly get into the video. So fractions, so generally you have a number, right? So you have a number and how it is mainly divided. So a number, I mean a decimal can be divided into, which is a decimal, can be divided into main two types. Okay, the first type is simply 0.35, where there's no repeating numbers. So if you want to know what is a repetitive number or non-repetitive number, you have to start from first. Number system is really important. If you suddenly come to this lecture, you won't be able to understand. Start from the first lecture of number system, then come here. So definitely you will be understanding. So this is your one model. So this is model 1. And this is another type is 2 point, likewise same decimal if you have repeating. So what is the bar there? The bar here, so which this bar means it is repeating number. So you have both 3, 5 have, I mean 0.35, both the 3, 5 has repetition. So what it will be? It will be 3.35, 35, 35. So this is the number, which means for repetition you use bar. So this is model 2. Okay, so generally you will know model 1. So it is really easy, right? We would have studied in 5th standard, 6th standard. So I'm not going to concentrate on model 1. If you want to know about model 1, just let me know. I'll just put as shorts. So this is nothing but 35 by 100. You know it, right? So because you have been studying in your childhood days. Okay. Now, what next? You have to go for model 2 decimal numbers. So model 2 mainly has 3 types: type 1, type 2 and type 3. So what are those 3 types? So basically model 1 is nothing but 0.5 bar, 0.76 bar, 0.936 bar. So these numbers comes under model type 1. Okay, type 2 0.49 bar, 0.453 bar, 0.6763 bar. So these are the numbers which is type 2. So I will be telling you what is the main difference between type 1, type 2 and type 3. I'll be giving you tricks for it. So that's why I'm saying, so watch the video completely. Now type 3 is 5.23 bar. Then comes 2.197 bar, and this is 96.16 bar. So now I'll tell you the main difference. When you look at the type 1 numbers, so these are the numbers, right? When you look at the type 1, type 2 and type 3, I'm just moving here so that you can see. Okay, type 1, mainly type 1 and type 2. Let us leave that for now. Let's go for type 3. Type 3 involves numbers before decimal point. Okay, so you have 5 here, you have 2 here, you have 96 here. So these are the numbers which belongs to type 3. So if you have type 3, before decimal point, there should be a whole numbers. So those are your, there should be integers before your decimal point. So these are type 3. When you look at type 1 and 2, they have commonality. What commonality do they have? They have 0 and 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 as same, which means before decimal point, your number here is 0. That's it, right? Now, let's go to the after decimal point. After decimal point, when you look at the bar covers whole digits. I mean all the digits after the decimal point. So when you have, if you have 10 numbers after the decimal point, the bar should cover all the 10 numbers, which means all the 10 numbers are repetitive. So type 1 means you have 0 in front and remaining numbers after the decimal point should have bar, which means they should have repetitive number. Whereas here, when you see, you have repetitive number, but not immediately after your decimal point. After your decimal point, either one or two numbers does not repeat and remaining numbers repeat. Okay. So these are your type 2 numbers. I hope you understood between type 1 and type 2 and type 3. I mean the main classification. So I think we won't have time for finishing all the three types. So I'll cover type 1 alone in this video. Type 2, type 3 are all really important. And even if you understand the type 1 only, you'll be able to understand the type 2 and type 3. So after this, I mean, if I have time, I'll just complete it between type 2 and type 3 now itself. Otherwise, check the part video for clear understanding. Now, let me just write a number. So, for example, let me say 0.5. 0.5 bar is my first question. What does this mean? This means 0.55555, which means your 5 is repeating continuously. So, what am I supposed to do is, I have to take the numbers that is after the decimal point. So, these are the numbers that is after the decimal point. So, I have to put the number in the numerator, right? In denominator, what are you supposed to do is, you have only one number which is repeating, okay? So what I have to put is, I have to put 9 in the denominator. If you want to check the answer of this, kindly check it. So let me just write it, 5 and 9, this is 0.5 is 45, then again 5055, it goes on. So kindly check in the calculator, the answer will be definitely right. So this is a simple trick. If you have one bar and if it is in type 1, what are you supposed to do? You have to write the remaining numbers and you have to, according to how many numbers has bar, you have to write the denominator. Now if I have 0.45 bar, so now what happens? Here, what am I doing is, I'm taking the numbers after the decimal point. So, numbers after the decimal point, you'll be confused. Like, numbers after the decimal point are this one. So, I'm just writing 45. So, how many numbers are repeating? So, there are two numbers that is repeating. So, what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to write 99. Okay. If three numbers are repeating, what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to write 999. Okay. So, it is, so type 1. After decimal point, every number will be repeating. Take the number as numerator and denominator, you have to just count how many numbers are repeating and just write it as 99. Okay, this is for type 1. I hope you understood what is type 1. Type 1 means you have 0 in front and remaining numbers, what all the numbers are after decimal point, everything should repeat. So that is the concept of type 1. Don't confuse with type 2 and type 3. So, and there arises one more question, whether you can cancel it after. Yes, definitely you can cancel this number. So, this will become 9 5s are and 9 11s are. So, this is the lowest form. There is no issue. If they ask, if you can't see any option below, you have to just convert into lowest form and check the options. Now, likewise, third one, 0.152 bar. So, what I'm supposed to do, I'm just supposed to write the numerator 152. How many numbers are repeating after the decimal point? You just type 1 means everything should be repeating after the decimal point. So you have three numbers, so you are writing 999, right? I hope you understood the type 1 completely. Just let me know what is this 0.27 bar. So what is the answer for this? And comment below. I want the lowest form number. Okay. So thank you. Let me continue in the next video, part 2 and type 2 and type 3. That is also really important. So thank you and have a nice day. Bye.